It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cleveland Indians. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
That brings up Pavin Smith. He will lead this one off today. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Fouled off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in next, Cole Calhoun. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch, swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next up, David Peralta. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First offering on its way. 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. It's taken below the zone for a ball. Outside and low, 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
.30 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jacob.
Next, here is Cesar Hernandez for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this, that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now the pitch. Jose Ramirez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
Well, it's hard, D-Row, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Franmil Reyes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Rosario stands at first with one out. Ball one. Reyes is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Keith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So now into the box is Josh Naylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Roberto Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heath finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next to bat will be Nick Heath, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 up in the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And this throw gets away from him. Back to the top of the order now. And up next is Pavin Smith. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Ball. That's inside.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-0. Van Meter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
That's a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Number 10.
So stepping in is number 10. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show trap technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Fouled off. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Number 1.
Ahmed Rosario. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. Hit to third. Cabrera's there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now a swing and a ground ball. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, and he fouls this one off. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here is Carson Kelly. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Inside, ball 1.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that's the first down. In now for Cleveland, Eddie Rosario. He singled in his first AB. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Franmil Reyes will be next. The 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 out, runner at first, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the belt, kicks and deals. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. high in the air down the right field line. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Eduardo Escobar. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the next to bat will be Josh Van Meter, singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Two balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one out now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the stretch.
Ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner goes for second. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So first and second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Nick Heath. He's set. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Escobar on second. Ahmed is over at first with 1 away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Haven Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
As a look, now the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Perez waits on it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, number 10. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Escobar shading to his right, 2 gone. And stepping in, Andres Jimenez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A little bouncer. The next 3-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Peralta has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Indians lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Count.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now here is Ahmed Rosario. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The center fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ball 2.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Cesar Hernandez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 10.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in is Carson Kelly. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that's over. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And here's Josh Van Meter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in will be Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip. Here arm set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alex Young takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Franmil Reyes will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
At the plate, Josh Naylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians lead 1. They're up 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Nick Heath.
Center fielder, number 9, Nick Heath.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So next to hit is Haven Smith. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Rosario is there. 2 gone. Up next, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate now is number 10. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 10.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Next to dig in, Andres Jimenez flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Helpful.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Next, it'll be Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Number 7, second baseman, Jason.
Next, it'll be Cesar Hernandez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Keith calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Jose Ramirez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Riley Smith takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now, Eddie Rosario, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on the way, and he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Cabrera leads off second with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Curveball knocked down at home plate, and he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Cleveland's out in front, 5-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Now here it comes.
1-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Slow grounder to first. High hop, and he barehands it. Takes it himself, and he got him. So now to the plate, Josh Naylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Into the box, Roberto Perez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Van Meter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Van Meter stands at second with no outs. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A pause and the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now into the box, Nick Heath. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Now to bat, Haven Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And another foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home. 5-0 the final score today. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching.